Warning. It is the opinion of the Forestry Productions LLC and the Working Perspectives podcast that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You have been warned, so if you decide to listen to the recording, then don't complain about the language.
Dude, I'll tell you, one of the things I think that is the biggest misconception about this is people think that they'll put a video out.
People just watch it
and think like, oh, everyone
they can just find it.
Thousands.
Billions of videos, you know what I mean?
Dude, not even. It is so fucking hard to get views. Honestly,
nothing going on. Yeah.
Out of all this stuff we do, like live events and everything, this show has the most growth, and it's because, and I think the new fad is a gimmick show, right? Where there is like the Tuesday show, it's an interview-based discussion show.
Yeah. Yes.
Which,
yes.
Come on. Like
everybody,
that's a very good one, but it's like
there's a bazillion varieties.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So the Tuesday show really relies on the guest for people to watch it, whereas this one, it's the headlines, right? And and it's a lot faster moving. There's a lot more going on. So the growth on this one has been a lot because I think it's a gimmick show, and I think the new fashion is the gimmick type show where. Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Strong Stem Steve Cabot, Lasmeeshma Liam Reese, and the bad boy Benoit Podcasy Bern Podcasy. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing you sweet, sweet content. Strong Stem, how we doing? Bay.
As Vin Weasel would say, I'm living my life 1/4 mile at a time.
Wow, Vin Weasel. Very nice. Lasmeeshma, how are you?
Doing great. Never better. Ever.
Good. Glad to hear. Benoit Podcasy, no shirt, no problem in this place. How are you, sir?
Hey, man, birthday show, birthday suit.
That's right.
Love it.
That's how I do it.
Speaking of Benoit Podcasy's birthday, this is the Working Perspectives podcast. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live, then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. Would you share it? Would you share it? Would you share it? Working Perspectives.
All right. On the show this week, we aired the Steve Walter episode. Really, really good stuff. Just an FYI, we have booked to do a live in-person interview at his club, The Cutting Room in New York. Super excited for that. Have Jamie and Justin all set. We've booked the day. We're going to go up to New York. We're going to do the recording in his club, maybe catch dinner, maybe a show, whatever he's got going on, and then
Jazz
come
brunch?
back.
Maybe buy a fucking penthouse suite. Who knows? Get crazy.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe get a little booger sugar and do the town. You know?
Hey, no one's sleeping.
Yeah,
That's what I call jazz brunch.
But no, yeah, super excited to get up there. Love, dude, man, he is a cool ass dude. Great story. Really loved the show. Really loved like his whole gimmick, man. He's a pretty cool guy, man, and like. Dude, we talked about it where he gets to go to work every day and say he's having a shitty day and then he has fucking, Billy Joel performing or Dave Chappelle at his club that night, kind of can turn your day around.
Chris
Or
Rock.
Chris Rock.
Or even like the Strokes 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
some band
yeah.
who walks in off the street and you're like, oh, that's different. Like
Oh,
Lady Gaga comes in and decides she's going to play every Tuesday, and you're like, "What's that?"
How many Berkeley master musicians has he had just come in on a Tuesday night and rip the house down?
Better question. How many times have those people come in, started playing a set, and some drunk fucking asshole starts fighting his friend over by the sidebar? And we got to be like, what the fuck, man? She was about to, all right.
I mean,
almost all of them probably.
Yeah,
you got good
I would
bouncers,
say
you got good bouncers. That's 45 seconds. Then everybody goes on with their night.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but then, dude, the way he's got it set up, and I looked up pictures of it online. It kind of looks like it doesn't look like the Copa, but the vibe is like the Copa, where it's tables, chairs, you bring a date, you catch a show,
Where the Portuguese broads?
Right, I'm just saying, it looks badass. Super excited to record up there and do the thing. What do you got, Bern?
Well, I want to know so much more about the SNL after parties, because that's apparently that's so legendary about the show. Is like, so I was listening to Travis Kelce hosted a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was listening to an interview with his brother with Jason Kelce was interviewing Rich Eisen at the Combine.
Yeah.
And Eisen had been there, and Eisen was like, he just told him, he was like, buddy, sleep in on Saturday. Like, sleep in as late as you can. Like, you will see the sun come up on Sunday morning. And what's even crazier is, like, you watch these people do the show, they do 3 weeks on and 1 week off for like 40 weeks. But he's like, it doesn't matter. Like, every after party is
burn the house
more legendary than like Prince will just get up and, not anymore, but back in the day, and like just all of a sudden just play a song at the after party. I want to know so much more about those SNL after parties. And it sounds like
great idea.
It sounds like they still do it there pretty regularly. Like, dude, a couple times a season, like a lot. I want to go to one of those.
He said John Hamm and Dan Aykroyd sang
Blues
Rainbow
Brothers.
Connection on his stage. Like, how great is that? Super cool. But all right, we're coming. But so that episode is available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. Next week, next Tuesday, we're going across the globe, guys. We're expanding our reach. The queen herself, Queen Bee, the Australian Queen Bee, Arabella Del Busso, is
the queen
on,
from down under.
The down under queen, Arabella Del Busso, is on the show. She originally came on the show to promote a fight that she was supposed to have on April 8th. That fight has then been changed to, we'll just say, something bigger and better. I'm not allowed to release the details. Once we know, we will know immediately when we're allowed to air it, and then we will let the news fly. But let's just say she's moving on to bigger and better things. Super excited for her. Super excited for you guys to get to meet her. I'll tell you, this was her show. Talking to her after researching her, I thought like, wow, whoa, what's going on here? But after talking with her, I'll tell you that is my first experience with a media hit job, right? Like a total, just a shatter piece that they did on her. That was, it seemed to me like, I mean, they
cancel
really,
culture.
Oh, dude, it was a total hit piece, man. It really was, because it, I mean, at least I don't know if she's the greatest actress ever, but she did not come off like that person that she was portrayed in. They have 60 Minutes in Australia, and they did a 60-minute interview with her. And
fuck.
Does the second clock tick the other direction?
They never cut that in your direction. They never edit that in your position ever.
Yeah, they really, really went after her. And one of her things for coming on the show was like, she just wanted to get her side
clear
of the
the
story.
air. Fuck
Correct.
yeah.
Correct. And just like what people have a generalization about her that I would say is completely unfounded. And I hope that this episode and this interview gives people more of like an idea of the actual person she is, because she was a total sweetheart, total badass, and just like really, really cool. And she
got that Crocodile Dundee accent.
Oh, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro. Just wait till you hear her say Vegemite, man.
I just need to hear you say that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah.
My childhood's, we out here.
She nailed it. But yeah, super excited for that. But This show, we're going to be bringing you topics from around the globe. The topics will be broken up into 3 different categories. The categories are Stupid Is as Stupid Does, Incredibly Incredible, and Sports and Speds. Strong Sam, let's get it started with you. What do you got for Stupid Is as Stupid Does?
So we got a Dutch musician, Jonathan Jacob Meyer, 41, who's being accused of being a serial sperm donor. They think he's fathered up to 550 kids around the world. So AKA the Bambino of Bustin, King Cum, he over here is now being sued for the possibility of incest.
Oh my God.
Now, there's a rule over in the Netherlands where 11 of the clinics he's dropped loads in. And the other one was Denmark, one in the Ukraine. They think right now that they have on target, he has about 102 kids. Usually it's only supposed to be 25 kids with 12 different people. I'm not sure how old Lord of the Loads keeps getting away with it, but he kind of diverted himself around the system and was just busting nuts in every container he could find.
Man.
So now, again, he's being sued for the increasing risk of incest, because this was the best quote. This lady, I felt this. At this point, I'm laughing. Then I see this poor lady say, "I don't know how to tell my son that he has over 100 fucking siblings. If I would have fucking known that, I don't need to be like, dog. I mean, I don't know. Point at one of them. He had a shot. Could be if he looks like you, most likely your brother.
He's a seaman that has sailed the 7 seas. That is,
and then
jump
to
the
one
Lord
more
of Loads.
Jump one more generation, and then the odds just continue to increase exponentially.
Yeah, he
like
went
that you're going to bump into
cum.
someone. Yeah.
Did
aren't
they
they-
say how
1,000 years
old
from
he
now,
was?
this guy has half the planet. 41.
41.
And aren't they trying to like
But
legally like sterilize this bull too? They're trying to like get like a court order that this bull
Yes.
like can't like do that shit. Can't.
The lady raised her
right.
hand and said, the Superman of splooge over here needs to stop busting nuts. I can't have any more fucking half kid. Like, what are you doing?
The god of the goosh. He's got
Come
to hang
on,
it up.
cuz. Fucking Jacob Jizzleheimer Schmidt. You need to calm down. God damn it. This guy's a fucking legend. This guy's a fucking legend.
The baby batter Baron.
There he is.
Man.
Come on, man.
Love it.
And is it good that his name is actually John Jacob?
Jonathan
Jacob Mahir.
Yeah.
And they said he was busting nuts from somewhere in like Kenya too, which made it even better because he has a French name. So I kind of like put it together. But it's a French. Blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of guys over in Kenya that have like some weird French name. This dude's over there just shooting in cups and sending it on boats.
You said he's Dutch too?
Yeah, he was born, but he also has the who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Wait, excuse me? He's in Kenya and he's sending it
Right
all
now,
over the world?
yes. So he had to leave the Netherlands because he literally got this is the best. I forgot about this.
He was exported from the Netherlands the same
Dog,
way all
he
those
was-
children have been
he was
exported from his testicles.
Blacklisted. He got blacklisted from the Netherlands. You were not allowed to go to any clinic. He was, he went in and the photo was right next to the computer and they were like, nah, man, sorry. No more for you. Got blacklisted.
And he's like, listen,
out of a country for donating sperm.
if I can't donate my sperm, then I'm moving to Kenya. Like that's a radical decision, going from the Netherlands to Kenya. Like he's a man of conviction. He's a man of conviction.
Could you imagine if you worked at the sperm bank and you walked in and you saw like the Roy Rogers of shooting ropes walking in, and you're just like, that's the guy from the
guy.
Oh my
His
God.
picture's up on the wall. Do not serve this customer.
Yeah. Oh man. Damn. That
Right
is
next to it, somebody else put one up that said employee of the month. Like, come on, he's supporting the whole fucking clinic at this point.
Steve, can I ask you, when you read this story, did you immediately start thinking of different like nicknames for this guy?
Yes.
Can you give us your full list, please?
So that list, I don't write them down. He was just kind of laughing and thinking of them in his head. But now I don't know. I had the Bambino of Bustin, the King of Cum, Old Lord of Loads,
the Sergeant of Splooge.
Yeah, they were just the set. When I was reading it, I just can't imagine
Duke of the Dump.
that this wasn't stopped earlier. How was this not stopped earlier? Who didn't be like, yo, it's the same name.
The
for fucking
eviscerator
600
of ejaculate.
Come on.
I was gonna say the Earl of Ew.
The Earl of Ew.
The
Man.
Spunk
Not
Master
cool.
General.
The Spunk Master General.
This
Love
guy's
it.
crushing it though.
I
Come
wonder if
on.
we could do. Oh, dude, I love it. We should go through the alphabet with one for everyone. But
We
all right.
are
God.
we are 13 years old, fellas.
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
are 13 years old
seriously.
forever.
Yeah. God damn, that was pretty good. Well, shout out to the
John
god,
Jacob.
the god of the goose.
Let's just call
Love
him
it.
by his name and give him his fucking rightfully due.
Yeah, yeah,
John Jacob.
The master of the bait.
yeah.
He's out
man.
here, yo.
Man, that is, incredible. All right, nice. Lasmeeshma, what do you got for stupid is as stupid does?
We are going to bring it back home. We're going to go to the great state, the Garden State, New Jersey.
Shout
The
out.
city of
Ooh.
Newark, New Jersey, fell for what they're calling a sister city scam. So it was about to become the city was about to become a sister city with a Hindu nation. The only problem is the nation did not exist. The mayor
Hell yeah.
invited the nation of Kailasa to Newark's City Hall without a single person in the entire building doing a 30-second Google search to see
Oh,
if the place
figure.
even existed. The fake city was the brainchild of Swami Nithyananda, a notorious scam artist and Indian fugitive who has been on the run for rape charges since 2019.
Oh my
A
god.
few days after all the papers were signed, City Council rescinded the agreement.
Wow. Fucking Newark.
Now, so it looks like this story was kind of like leaked. You know what I mean? Because this is
Yeah.
really embarrassing for the city.
Yeah.
And they're not saying like kind of. Well, I
Ready
want
for
to know
this?
like what they sent like over to this fool.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the what does it entail to become a sister city? Like
Yeah.
what's the exchange? What's the
And,
relationship?
The best part is this was I saw this on the fucking 6 o'clock news in the lobby of my shop because the TV's on and the news
Wow.
on and shit. And my dad was like, I walked around and I saw them because the Philly news obviously is Newark. They're like, these fucking idiots. They had the little, like, this was in their little city hall with the fucking table and it had the drop cloth over it and the stand-up painting holder thing with the big award. And they're shaking some bull's hand. And they got the whole decree out with the guy, looked like it has calligraphy on it and wrote down the creed of the state to become
Wow.
sister city. This was there was a
Damn.
lot of
Is
tax
it?
dollars spent for these fucking assholes
Can
to get, like
am
you
I-
said,
Yeah.
to get duped.
is it Trenton's the capital of New Jersey?
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Who cares? Jersey sucks, but
I agree, but if I don't know. If
The
the
shores,
capital
though, fuck
city,
Jersey.
yeah. But if the capital city is like, hey, let's these guys, they're real, right? That's a real country. Jubakistan? Is that what it was called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trenton is the capital. But
yeah,
Quick,
Newark
give
was
them-
the
give them the
capital of the
keys to the city.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
so, like
Yeah.
Steve's saying, even if they claim like no actual money was exchanged, think about all the manpower that went into this. People's salaries getting paid. They probably
Yeah,
hired
servants,
contractors and
fucking
shit.
civil
Oh,
servants.
my
Yeah,
God.
dude. Everything.
I got
mean-
some
So-
fucking broad that's a clerk in there making $42 an hour so they can hold some fucking fake, stupid bullshit ceremony.
To be
Yeah.
fair,
There's
if-
got to
if-
be some money involved though. Otherwise, like if you're internationally on the run for rape, I don't think you have a ton of time to just mess with mayors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you would think
to
that,
just make like prank phone calls and shit.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he probably needs that bread, man. You know?
I mean, to be fair though, once this guy flew into Newark International Airport, he would probably be like, "Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
This
I
place
fucked
is
up.
just
I
dumb."
fucked
keep
up.
it. Just keep
Yeah,
it. I'm
not
not
gonna
you're
be
right.
sick.
Hey, I gotta pick a better one next time, guys. Sorry, man.
I don't
I'll go
understand.
to jail
Everybody
in my
kept
home
asking me.
country.
Everybody kept asking me for the time. Dog, don't look there. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Don't play the time game.
Yeah,
Newark's the
that
best.
is, man, that is nuts.
Yeah,
That's
way to go,
crazy.
New Jersey.
Dude. That's like, but it's not
Fucking Jersey.
Newark has an international airport. It's not like it's a small,
And it
like,
sucks dick too. It smells like shit when you drive to Newark. Why does half of North Jersey smell like complete shit?
Because
Let's
it's
be
all
honest.
landfills. Because
Yeah,
there's
got
that-
landfills everywhere.
yeah.
Still, can I not have a fucking circulation plan or something? It's the Garden State. Garden, not as in fucking mulch. This is bullshit. Fuck
The
you, state, New
garbage
Jersey.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
don't sell coke on the garbage routes, man. That's all I know.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
know.
Or you're gonna end up like Richie.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nice. So, all right, damn, good start, fucking guys. That is some good stupid is and stupid does. Let's keep it moving then. Strong stem. What do you got for incredibly incredible?
So we're going 25 miles outside of Baton Rouge to a certain water treatment plant at the Donaldsonville water plant, where a guy has been caught on video, long-standing employee that people said was a stand-up guy, 2 times in 1 month for 2 counts of contaminating the water supply. They have this asshole on camera walking up, grabbing the camera and adjusting it so you can only see from like his chest up, right? So you don't know what's going on. And then you can hear his piss hitting the water in the water treatment plant where we fucking drink it in whatever bullshit city this is outside of Baton Rouge. He's pissing it. You can fucking hear it. So he just, and this is bad for especially anybody from Philly with the whole fucking Otto Creek spill bullshit.
Yeah.
This bull's pissing in the water, right? So this is my favorite part. He's not only is the video fantastic, the footage of him, he's being charged with 2 counts of contaminating water supplies and criminal damage to critical infrastructure after the unsolicited release of the Donaldsville dam. So they had to release water, of course, that they could possibly contaminate that was already like cleaned and ready to go because this asshole took his dick out and pissed in this giant supply of their drink. So, of course, they can't. It doesn't matter how much little piss it is. They have to drain all that, basically. And then so he's getting, his fines are fucking stupid.
Is he going to serve
an
time?
unauthorized leak of the dam? I don't know. I don't know how far they could take you pissing in the fresh water. He should be, at the bare minimum, he should be punched in the fucking face.
If I were him, I'd be like, give me the criminal charge and let me off the civil hook. Because I guarantee you, I'd rather go up for 2 years and pay whatever that civil charge is going to be.
So, Steve, if I'm correct, I saw this too. Like, it said that the water plant is they're claiming that there's no contamination or anything, but didn't a couple days go by since he pissed in the thing before they caught him and everything? So for those couple days, how the
they
fuck
have no idea.
They know?
There was no dam release on the original time they caught. They had to roll back the footage to be like, hold on, this dickhead got caught this time. Like someone noticed it. So when they rolled it back, they knew 2 times in that month. Guarantee this bull's been a serial pisser for the last 23 years.
Did he say why?
You don't just start now. You don't start now.
100% Bern.
Does it matter why? He's some little pissing in the water supply. Because he's an asshole.
Because he's an asshole is correct. Such an asshole.
Dude, so did you see? They interviewed like some like backwoods Louisiana bull there too. And he's like, I don't think it's that big a problem, man. Like he didn't even care.
I piss on my feet in the shower. Yo,
I interviewed a citizen and he didn't care.
There's nothing better than the actual video where you see the guy walk up to the security camera and like wiggle it so that you could only like all of a sudden you could only see here, and he's like this, and you just hear pop, and like the drizzle of water, like clear as fucking day. Duh, you asshole! Like
he's probably also dropping it like 15 or 20 feet. So you're really that stream's gonna echo, man. You know,
and the bull's like, well, did they have a bathroom? Like, who the fuck cares if they had a bathroom? He could have pissed anywhere, but not the water supply.
And just to be clear, they did have one. This is in the suit. They had one on the criminal charges. They had one on the floor he worked on, and also one on the second floor. So whatever floor he was on, there. Bad. And what kind of fucked up mentality wants, I don't know, fucking whatever this bullshit town is probably supplies at least 1 million people with clean drinking water. Why would you want to piss in 1 million people's
I wonder how they got him.
Like, I'm a certified asshole. I don't understand.
Someone had to report him.
Somebody there had to report him, right? Because otherwise, like, you're not just combing through the tape being like,
weird. Or the other government official who was asleep with his feet up in the security room woke up and went, "What the fuck is Mike doing?" He was like, "Yo, what the fuck is?" You can hear it.
Wow.
Because you couldn't see his dick out. He thought he was slick. This dude was so brazen.
Oh, they can't see my dick. They don't know.
This is what makes me think he's done it 400,000 times in his career. That he's so brazen now. He's looking in the camera like, can't prove shit. Come on,
can't prove it.
Damn, man.
Not right, yeah.
You know the sound's on, bro. You know the sound's on. Oh, you didn't know that? Well, sound's on, dog.
Oh, unbelievable. And now I just went with 2 dick things, which I guess I'm a gay man. And guess what?
No.
News break. Explain it to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a gay man.
Yeah.
I wrestled. What do you want from me?
Hey, good
just
for you,
because
Steve.
just because you're an
Thank
expert
you.
on
I appreciate
penises
it,
doesn't make you a gay man. All right?
Just
It makes
because
you
I'm gonna wrestle in the Olympics on the female side.
just because
And
you have a
I'm gonna be
tie-dye
the next
shirt
representative.
on underneath that sweatshirt does not mean you're a gay
Hell
man.
yeah, purple tie dye too. Cause
Yeah. Nice.
we out
Love
here.
it. All right. Good shit, Steve. Lasmeeshma, what do you got for incredibly incredible?
Gonna go to Amsterdam.
Yes, we was already there
Back to
earlier.
the Dutch. Back to the Dutch.
Let's
I
go,
love the Dutch.
Gucci.
A meatball made from cultured mammoth meat has been unveiled at the Science Museum Nemo in Amsterdam. They use DNA from the extinct woolly mammoth and DNA fragments from African elephants, which are the woolly mammoth's closest living relative, to fill in the gap. Various countries have been working on cultured meats like this, so it's like lab grown meat. They use the DNA to grow muscle and stuff, but it can't be taste tested yet because scientists first have to prove that 5,000-year-old proteins are safe for human consumption.
Jesus Christ.
So I ask, what's the craziest thing you ever ate, and would you eat the woolly mammoth meatball?
Dog, I'll start right now with the quick story. It's very quick. That my ex, her family, old Italians, the people didn't eat the girls didn't eat meat, blah blah blah. So they make these meatless meatballs and not fucking tell you, right? So this is the time I realized that you could kill a human. Don't tell me, or a fucking cat, and cook it and grill it and put it in a good fucking barbecue sauce, or throw a little fucking marinara on there, and I don't give a fuck. I'll eat it. So I'm not sure. I've also eaten from the Chinese store. I'm gonna say cat. The craziest thing I've eaten is cat.
But dude, the other thing that's scary about this is they're making this meat in fucking labs. They're making you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just building off of it's fucking weird, man. Just the whole thing is
oh, dude, the thought of it is terrifying.
Bill Gates got his shitty nose involved in it.
Yeah, they're bringing live woolly mammoth muscle back to life so they can harvest it and then fucking try to eat it instead of I don't know. I mean, it's just
listen. I completely agree with you guys. Give me fucking 10 beers. I'll eat the fuck out of that stupid fake woolly mammoth.
Right.
If it kind of looks like a burger,
barbecue sauce on it. And shit. Yeah, I guess.
Let me have 8 beers.
I guess
I'll
you're
eat the
not
shit out of
care.
that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sober, I'm not eating that.
Damn, dude. I don't know if I could ever. I mean, you know what's the crazy thing? In a year, it's going to be like a French delicacy. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's going to be. Have you tried the mammoth? Oh, it's delightful. Yeah.
Oh, my. No, have you tried the synthetic mammoth? Oh, you eat the real mammoth? You're poor. I'm like, what?
That's what skeeves me out about the whole thing. Just them, I don't know. Just 3D
building
printer making fucking muscle and shit, dude. It's fucking weird, man. It's super weird.
It's basically the same way I used to go into Indian gas station stores and see that fake weed they can sell over the counter. It's not weed, but it looks just like weed. And I'm like, oh, you sell weed here? And he's like, it is CBD. And I'm like, no, what's that? Oh yeah, no, I don't want to buy that. He already has it on the counter. He's ringing it up. I'm like, cuz, no, yeah. I don't want your fucking weirdo shit. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't need any more holes. I don't need any more holes burned in my brain, dude.
Yeah, how about it? Nice. All right, let's keep it moving then. Good shit, boys. Let's go on to sports and speds. Lasmeeshma, going back to you. What do you got for sports and speds?
Eugene, Oregon baseball team unveils their new uniforms, paying homage to an exploding whale.
Hell yeah.
Eugene Emeralds are a Northwest League affiliated with the San Francisco Giants. Does anybody know why an exploding whale would be the mascot for Eugene, Oregon?
Couldn't tell.
I would assume that up there the water's cold and they've had whales get beached and they have that weird reaction where the chemicals get and they explode on the beach.
Oh, they've had whales get beached and everything, but in 1970, a 45-foot long, 8-ton sperm whale beached itself in Florence after it was washed ashore, and it sat there and festered for 3 days.
Hell yeah.
But they couldn't get rid of it. It was too heavy to move and everything. So their town's engineers and everything decided to put 20 cases of dynamite into the whale and try to blow it out. And they tried to blow it out to sea. and it was a disaster, dude. It didn't blow out to sea. It blew straight up into the air, out to the town. It crushed a car a quarter of a mile away. It landed on all the people like spectating. And this is rotting whale flesh that's been sitting for days, dude, all over the town. I had no idea this happened in Florence, Oregon. But now that I know, I read the story. It's fucking incredible, dude.
That is.
And now the San Francisco Giants minor league sports team is now a sperm whale holding a piece of dynamite.
I love that.
Pretty fucking wild, man.
That is great, dude. I mean, we've got two townspeople making some dumb fucking moves on the show tonight, and it's from one side of the country to the other.
That was a whole town of
all
people.
over.
Engineers were like, we're blowing this fucker out into the water. 20 cases of dynamite they stuck inside this whale.
Dude,
A rotting whale.
Can you imagine the smell? That town it probably still fucking stinks. Oh, that's disgusting. Golly. Yeesh. What kind of whale was it? Did it say, Liam?
A sperm whale.
Sperm, cuz.
So that's a big son of a bitch then.
45
feet, 8 tons. Huge. 8 tons of rotting whale flesh blown all over the fucking
16,000
town.
pounds.
Oh,
That's so much.
Dude, that's crazy. That's like 8 minivans.
I think sperm whales.
I had no idea that was something that even happened out there on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The story
sound dumb,
was
but
fucking
that's
incredible, dude.
Sperm whale's the biggest whale, right? Not blue whale. Sperm whale. That's the biggest.
Blue whale's the biggest.
Sperm's right there though, right behind.
I think
those two.
I think sperm. Yeah, it's 1 and 2.
Right.
Yeah, I think
They're fucking big. They fight those giant squids and shit.
Yeah, damn
they
right.
Can go really deep and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very cool. Very cool mascot. Very cool mascot.
Yeah.
That's why North Wales Elementary's the whales, yo.
Yeah.
Say less.
Love it. Nice. All right. Strong Sam, what do you got for sports and speds?
So I'm gonna rate this to a sport because I've never seen such teamwork in my life. There was a video. Anybody? Obviously, everyone knows this. You guys have seen the Instagram handle Nature is Metal.
Love it. Are you gonna? Oh, go.
There's an incredible video of a team of what they call bandit mongooses.
Yes.
Right? So the bandit mongooses are a very rare breed, highly social, right? Very highly social mammals.
Yeah.
They usually roll in anywhere from 15 to 20 in a group, right?
Yeah.
And this is my favorite part of it, right? So anyway, first and what they do is it's called mobbing. These things, they literally call it in the dictionary. What they do is called mobbing, right? So they're individual animals. They forage them by themselves. There's a band of like 15 to 20. They go around and eat bugs and shit. But if there's an attack, they get together and they start mobbing. And when they mob, they get in a tight formation, make a very loud like screeching noise, and just all go balls to the wall to like help each other in defense of fucking predators. So this python tries to grab one of their homies, and the bulls start mobbing. And when I say mobbing, they are ripping that 13-foot foot python's side out until eventually it tries to stop. Then they start getting at his face. And there's no bitch in that entire crew. Every one of them's down with this shit.
Dude, they're legit the Steven Jackson of mongoose.
We ride together.
And they were going after its like face. That thing was like snapping at it, and they were
had to
right at
whine
its
a little
jaws.
bit.
Yeah,
dude.
Yo,
how
insane.
See them all just hanging on it and pulling. Oh my god!
Yo, how insane
awesome.
and how dope is it that what they literally the literal definition of what they're doing is called mobbing. These bulls get together and just roll you, yo. Dude. The bandit mongoose is. I gotta get one. I gotta get 15 of them as a pet. If I hit the lottery, you see me hit the Powerball, I'm gonna have a mob of bandit mongooses in the crib. They're gonna chill with me. I'm gonna be part of them. These are the hardest creatures I've ever seen. Shout out to the bandit mongoose.
Yeah. Fans show listeners.
Video's amazing. Highly recommend it.
So good. Nice. Awesome. Love it. All right, cool. All right, well, let's keep moving then. We are coming to the top of time. Strong Sam, what do you got to say before we get out of here?
I don't want Zeke. Don't fucking come to the birds. You're past your prime. Get the fuck out of here. Keep your belly shirts. Keep your because I don't need a fucking daily news.
Also, he's a fucking cancer.
I don't need a fucking daily news cover of you at Woody's making out with a bull with your ring and your fucking little cutoff shit. Yeah, I don't need it. Come on, man. No, Stay out the neighborhood. Go home.
No, not a chance.
Because I'll be down there. Like I said earlier, I'll be down there.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Steve
we
will
all
know.
will.
Steve,
Yeah.
Zeke, Steve will know if you show
Yeah,
up.
I'll
He'll
fucking know.
He'll know.
All right. Lasmeeshma, what do you got to say before we get out of here, babe?
If you're gonna move rotting flesh, use something other than dynamite.
Ain't fucking men, baby. All right, guys. Look, he's a fan of the show. He's a listener of the show.
He's a shirtless member of the show.
He's a hell of a guy. He's your friend and mine. And it's his birthday today. And I would
Happy
just like,
29th birthday. Happy
Yeah.
fucking 29th birthday, Bern.
I would just like to say to you, Bern, Tantagore Yate, my friend.
I will kill you in your sleep. I will kill you in your sleep tonight. I'm getting in the car as soon as we're done.
Tantagore Yate.
Yeah,
my
thanks, fellas.
friend. Yeah.
Thanks, fellas. 41,
Happy
40,
birthday.
Listen, I figure I have 40 years. I gave shirts 40 years. Right?
Hey.
We don't agree. I'm done with them now. You know?
No,
Just
you don't need
listen,
him.
I didn't even count that first year because I was a baby. I don't remember if I was wearing a shirt. I was like, you know what? I'll give it
Hell
to
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But
You
41,
gave him-
get it done. You know what the best part is that it's my son's birthday on Saturday. So like I don't have to do any of like the hyped up birthday shit, but I still get cake and a party
Yeah.
situation. But it don't have
Hell
to be
yeah.
about my old ass. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Love it.
You better believe I'm getting some
Love it.
ice cream cake up on Saturday.
Yeah, kind of just like cancels out your birthday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. It sure
Yeah.
sure does, Liam.
Yeah.
Sure does.
You get the yearly HJ from the wife, and you're good to go.
We might
HJ.
be running out of time for that this evening.
Yeah. Well, man, hey, Bern, I love you, pal. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much
fellas.
for being the best. What do you got to say before we get out of here?
All right, so listen, my bracket got destroyed. We already talked about that. This morning, I found myself sitting in a grade school gym watching March Madness. All right, March Madness was a speed math contest they had with the kindergartners. Right, everybody gets 3 kids on a team.
Asian
Somebody gets
kid won.
flashcard. You yell 5. Anyway, Team K, the boy, along with his friends Raven and Bria, went undefeated through this double elimination tournament all the way to the end. Auto bid to the finals. Team H came up, slapped him in the face that first game. They weren't ready for it. Team K came back, and while my bracket didn't do well, I was rooting way too hard for kindergartners doing math this morning at
Not for
10:15
your
in
kid,
the
you weren't.
morning.
Not for your kid, you weren't. You
There ain't
weren't
no
you know
such
what?
Stand
thing.
doing that
up.
for your kid.
They got the
Ain't
dub.
no such thing. Hell
the dub.
fucking
Liam,
yeah.
Got the dub.
Liam,
Came back,
I'm
got
gonna,
the dub.
I'm gonna
Dude.
respectfully disagree as a coach and some of the shit you see. That is not correct.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can't
sure-
be too
I'm sure
loud
you
for your
do,
kid.
Yeah, no, I didn't,
Chill.
listen,
I'm used
I
to
didn't
being
say-
outside, Steve. You know what I mean?
I didn't say
He's
a
in a
word
gym.
out loud.
Chill.
But I'm on that folding chair, just being like 7. Damn, I think we're down. I think we're down. Okay, who yelled first? It was fun.
Dude, that's
I realized,
great.
but I
Hell yeah.
realized like between that and like him starting soccer practice this week, like I just sit in the car for it. I'm like, because I'm a really chill dude, but I was a very emotional athlete, like to my detriment for sure.
Yeah.
It almost makes no sense with like my personality as an adult human being, the way I behaved as an athlete in high school and college. Like, and I know I'm learning very quickly. I'm like, you gotta sit in the car, dog. You can't, practice. We gotta stay for practice. That's fine. But like, if I'm out there, his first
Yeah.
game's on Saturday. I'm gonna try not to be a fucking maniac about it. But I have a feeling I'll end up just
be a
walking to the
maniac.
other
Fuck
field
'em.
and just like looking from
Fuck
afar.
'em.
Yeah.
No, Matt, I disagree
Hey,
with all
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
fuck both you.
Refs
Bern,
need
listen to
be
me.
held
Keep it deep.
accountable.
Fuck them.
Dude,
Take a deep
listen.
breath for your son. You don't
Yeah.
want to be the guy who has the crazy dad.
No. And guess
Chill.
what? His coach is cool as hell. His coach has like a high school
Yep.
daughter who's helping out coach. So the practice, they're having fun. His whole thing is effort and enthusiasm. So
Hell yeah.
like I
Like
don't.
that.
There's nothing I
Yep.
need to add to that equation
yeah.
for a bunch of 6-year-olds kicking each other in the foot trying to hit a soccer
You teach a
ball,
good
you know?
slide tackle yet, or what? How busy we getting?
It hasn't rained
teach the
yet,
kid a
but as
slide
soon as it
tackle?
does, listen. He knows. It's not till it gets dewy on the grass. Do you want
Wait,
to
what were you
start
saying?
that?
What were you saying about practice time? Because when the season rolls around, practice is like my zen time. She goes to
Mm.
practice for like an hour, hour and a half,
Yep.
2 hours, or whatever. I get to just like sit there and be completely left alone, dude.
Dude, Tuesday, Thursday,
Babysitting.
Tuesday, Thursday from 6 to 7. You got to stay. I was jamming some Metroid Fusion on my Switch like
Yep.
the other day, just to be like,
Yeah,
I'm
usually
gonna
just
sit in the
bring
car
some-
and hang,
hell
like,
yeah.
something
Hell
to
yeah.
read or something to do. Yeah, it's
Yep.
because they were like, you got to stay, and I was like, that's so weird because I don't ever remember any of my parents like ever
Fuck
being
no.
at any practice I ever had. It was they drop you off and they show up at the end and they pick you up. But now they're like, yeah, you know, if you can stay. I mean, his soccer team is 6 kids. It's 3 boys and 3 girls. You know, it's not rocket surgery. So I get it, but I just didn't remember my parents
Rocket.
ever being at a single practice I ever had for anything ever. And I guess it's just kind of a difference of like the way it's a little culture shift.
Yeah.
You know,
So
you guys know.
I sit
you guys
so I
know-
sit in the car.
You guys know why Matt can't attach to this? Because the only free time he gets ever from not being a dad, he has to spend shaving himself from turning into fucking Sasquatch. So he has no idea what this Switch is or free
Nah.
time.
You're not wrong, pal. You're not wrong.
He grew a
my-
beard on the show. He grew a beard on the show.
Yeah.
Maddie, wait till she hits like 5, 6, 7. All of a sudden, she'll have like activities to do that you'll just have to be there for, but not allowed to be involved in.
And you're gonna have to let the beard grow in, and same with the fucking
That's
vest.
it, man.
I already,
it's in there.
yeah, she has dance that I have to go to, and that's a blast. But you know,
Really? I
oh,
fucking
yeah.
love it. Gymnastics, I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
goes off, you know what I mean? They have like rooms you can sit in, or you can like get if your car's close enough, or you go to the bleachers or whatever. Dude, I love it. Throw on
Yeah.
headphones, start reading something, dude. It's fucking fantastic.
I
nice.
agree. I'm just starting to see it, Liam. I'm just starting to see it.
Yep. Well, speaking of effort and enthusiasm, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by Strong Stem Steve Cabot, Lasmeeshma Liam Reese, and the bad boy Benoit Podcast, Bern Podcasy. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok. Working Beat Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspective@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Thanks. See you. All right, we're out. Good shit, boys. Good
Ba-bink.
shit.
Bink ba-dink.
Now, my crazy ass, Liam.
Bink-a-dink.
My crazy ass. Whenever I take my youngest niece, that's the one who's like into like gymnastics. I'm trying to get her to wrestle. She's still looking at me like I'm fucking retarded. Whatever. But when I go to them gymnastic things, you ever actually like really watch some of that shit? Yo, I seen this one 8-year-old girl do like fucking 3 back handsprings into like a backflip. Every other girl's learning how to do fucking cartwheels that are halfway decent. There's some ridiculous freaks in these fucking gymnastics things.
Dude, and the cheer, same thing. There'll be like one kid that's there for
The tumbler.
cheer.
Yeah.
That like their
The
parents
gymnastics
take,
broad.
that their parents take them to like every
The
clinic,
tournament team broad.
and you see the kid just like womp, 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 you're like, holy shit. You know what I mean?
Jesus
An
fucking
8-year-old doing
Christ.
that? Yeah. I mean, I say that like I zone out and everything, but I do watch some of
Yeah,
it.
you look
but,
up. Yeah,
but when
yeah.
you're like, you know what I mean? When you're like 6-7 weeks into the season and stuff, you've seen every routine, you've seen
everything, you know
yeah,
exactly what goes on in
yeah.
practice.
Yeah.
The weird part is, again, I'm not judging anybody. Is the strange? There's like a multiple of them. I'm not going to name this school. I'm not going to name none of that. But there's like 3 little fat kids who are like 5'3" and pudgy, but are nasty. These bulls, the shit I seen these guys do, I'm like, I can't believe that guy can do. How is that? Makes no sense to me. But they're the gymnastic coaches, and I'm always like, I don't know. How do I know you're not a predator? Because there's all these little girls in their fucking singlets running around in the goddamn gym, and this weirdo has no kid who's involved is the fucking coach. It's different when you're coaching little boys. You don't got to question me. The fucking ones that are in there with the gymnastics, I'm watching it. I'm like, all I need is this. You have to cut this, Matt. I watch this shit like a fucking hawk. I can't. I don't know. Am I weird for doing that?
No, but I will say sometimes I get like self-conscious that
Little
like
girls gymnastics.
it's all it's like all
get the fuck out of here.
yeah, it's like
And you
all
put
moms,
shorts on.
It's all moms and all like everything for like gymnastics. So I feel like if I like sit there and watch like too intently, they're gonna think I'm some fucking
I'm a weirdo.
creep.
Dog, same thing.
Yeah.
And
So
I
I'm
said
like,
that.
I'm out of here, you know?
So weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
Staring the bull down. He's like, hey, is that your daughter? I'm like, no, it's my niece, pussy. Say her name. He's like, oh, I'm like, touch her arm again. Never mind. I'm sorry. You did fantastic today.
Liam's like, I'm wearing Crocs, and I brought a copy of Infinite Jest. Guys, I'm not here to molest anyone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
Yeah. New show on Netflix, Night Agent. Pretty good.
I wanted to. You know what? I saw they kept putting ads up for it coming soon and everything, and I was wondering about that one. You tell me it's good, I'll check it out.
Yeah, political thriller, Steve. You might even like it.
You know how fucking retarded I am. I just started rewatching The Sopranos.
Oh,
Because
so
if I
Steve,
have
me
any
too.
time,
I put it on when I'm like going to sleep. I put on
100%
all
every
Sopranos
night.
episodes.
So I just got the
rewatch
season.
so
I just got the season 3. 2 and 3 are the best. 2 and 3 are the best by far.
Yep.
2 is insane. I mean, Christopher gets shot in the beginning. Then Janice kills Richie. Then they whack fucking pussy at the end. Then and now, so I'm right in the middle of 3.
Yeah, that season.
You got Jackie June kicking off.
Yeah, yes,
doing some stupid shit.
Stupid shit. Meadow
pussy when they're on the boat. That is like, that's great television, dude.
Dude.
Yep.
I always loved seeing the Meadow transformation. Also,
she got so fucking hot so quick. You were like, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
what happened to the punchy
Lynn
little girl?
Sager, what happened to you?
Got so hot so quick.
Oh.
Yeah, she went when she's like off in college.
Season 3, she's already a dime in college. Yep, a dime.
I'll tell you what too. When I really watched it when it was originally on, right? I was so frustrated by like that season 5, like Tony B season. Cause I think there was almost like 2 years in between seasons, and it started slow. And I was like, this is dragging. When I sat down and watched it all together, I was like, no, this season's pretty good, dude. Like,
so awesome.
I was so mad I had to wait
That's the
so
way to
long
watch
for it.
shows. It's almost better to like wait for the time to pass than go back and watch it.
Sometimes though.
Yep.
Sometimes.
So like Breaking Bad, I never really watched when it was on TV. Then once it was over, I went through, watched when I started watching Breaking Bad, like by the time I was done season 2, I just like, oh my God, I have to watch the next one. Gotta watch the next one. Gotta watch the next one.
Yeah.
Like, and since it was already done, you could just watch Breaking Bad all the way through. It was fucking great.
I always use the one caveat to that though, of like the show Lost, right? I remember I loved Lost when it was on, but also like I loved Lost because I knew like the other 3 stoners who I worked with, like every Thursday morning you go in and be like, what's up with that thing, dude? And then you have all week to bullshit about it. And you're talking about it on your smoke breaks and yada, yada, yada. And like, I don't know if I went back now and watched Lost for the first time just by myself, like if it would be as captivating.
It you know is because I watched Lost the same way, like afterwards and everything, and it was still, dude, it was the same thing. Like you're just picking up your remote and you're like, oh my God, next.
But I will say this: there was nowadays we have the option to like binge watch it after it goes. There was something about back in like 2000.
HBO still does it, man. HBO still does it. HBO still does weekly.
You had no ability. Remember, it played it like if you did miss it, that had the 1 hour after you could maybe. There was no fucking.
You can maybe catch it.
Dog, it was like Sunday Night Football, or for every one of my friends for fucking a decade, or for 8 years, whatever it was. Every Sunday night. Forget the football. You were there for Sopranos,
dude. That's what Last of Us just was for me. Like every Sunday, or I would be waiting for Last of Us to come on. Like I couldn't wait till it was like I think like after like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, it would like come out on the app, and like once it was available, dude, turn it on. And I was
good. They'll be like it's on HBO at 9 o'clock, but then as soon as it ends.
Yeah,
put
10,
it on the app.
So there's something about that ability now, though. Like the second it's done, you can access that at any time, anywhere, and rewatch it after that episode. Back in 2000 or so, such thing as that. Like, if you missed
I get what
Sunday
you're saying.
night,
Like you had to be there. Yeah,
you had to be there.
Yeah,
the one extra show at you weren't going to see it on fucking line. There was no such thing as YouTube.
Yeah,
it was like
you know what I mean?
Sopranos was at 9.
It started in 99. The first season's 99.
Yeah, Sopranos at 9. Whatever show that was after that was at 10. Something would be on at 11, and then they'd run it again. Like, and then at midnight they'd do the rerun of Sopranos.
Oh yeah. You stay up to watch
rerun. So, like, if you missed that 9 o'clock or were late, then you're staying up till midnight to catch that. I remember missing like the first 20 minutes of a show and being like,
and having to watch the second one.
I'm not even gonna watch it, man. I'm not even gonna look at it. Like, I'll just wait.
I don't want to see it. I've done that multiple times. That's so funny. You're like, fuck it, I'll wait.
Nice. Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. Good shit tonight. Really good stuff. Fucking great stories. Really good.
Hey, Matt, leave in the part where you're super excited about Tom's show.
Yeah, dude.
Maddie,
You're
Maddie,
not happy about
I
that.
saw-
dude.
You said that like
I
your
saw a
like
clip
your
today.
cat just died, cuz.
I saw that clip today on like TikTok or Instagram. When I was posting something somewhere, and I was like, Maddie's got to be shitting a brick. And we have had this conversation so many times. You're like, I love Tom, but Tom's just like, I have an idea, and I want to do it.
He has
We're
a
doing it
million
tomorrow.
ideas.
It's got to be up by Friday. And you're like, that's not the fuck. Come on, man. That's not how it works. Look at him.
Yes, I love it.
Kind of,
I love
the
it.
kind of exhaustion only a sibling can give you.
I was gonna say, before we leave, you choose your friends, you don't choose family.
Yeah.
That's true. Very true.